Hey guys, Dancing Night with a 100 subscriber special against a really good friend of mine, Jimmy31428. Anyway, he leads off with an Uxie, and I lead off with Pimples. I taunt, so he couldn't double screen, and I Sucker Punch, and it does nothing, because Uxie is just ridiculously defensive. Alright. He sends an Andrew, and we should all know that Andrew's epic from Jimmy's videos. So I switch in right away to Rub My Belly, and hey, look at how much this Thunder does. It is ridiculous. I mean, it did more than half, well, about half. And so I'm like, oh gosh. So I set up a curse, hoping for a miss from Thunder. I think it did. And I'm like, okay, I can handle it. And he thunders. And it hits, and gosh, it does so much damage. I mean, this is one epic little Ampharos or Andrew. And I'm like, okay, I'm expecting a miss, because whenever you want Thunder to hit, it always misses. And it misses, so I rest. So I can take away that damage from that epic Thunder I got hit by. Anyway, he switches out, and he sends in Chris. And I don't know how Chris resembles an Uxie, but okay. He sets up Reflect because he knows I'm cursing up, so it's really a smart move by him. So I'm waiting here, and he U-turns out right away to send in something that can counter my Snorlax. And he U-turns out to Flygon, and I was like, Jimmy, what you think? What are you thinking? I was thinking he had a trick up his sleeve, but he just U-turned right back out, which I don't know. Anyway, he uses. Look at this. All right, I Body Slam, and you would expect he'd get the Parahacks, and guess what? I get Parahacks. Well, paralyzed from the freaking static ability of Ampharos. That just shows how epic that thing is. I mean, it. I wasn't even paying attention when I got that Parahacks, and I was like, oh, he got paralyzed from my Body Slam. I was like, okay, that's good, and I get paralyzed. Wow, that's epic fail. Anyway, I don't know what just happened, because I was just ranting. Anyway, I switch into Pimples because Focus Blast doesn't affect it, and he stuns in Blind Metal, and I burn him. So now his life is ruined, because now he is blind and burned. I mean, what kind of life was that? Being a blind person and burned. Wow. Anyway, I send in my Ments, and he goes for the Rain Dance, probably for Ampharos support, so it can not miss on Thunder. And he gets hurt by Burn. Yet again, his life is ruined. And I was expecting a switch, actually, so I used Hydro Pump. And then he used Explosion, and I mean, it doesn't kill me because of the burn, which is really good on my part. Yeah. Anyway, he goes into Ludwig. I think that's what its name. If I got that right, I feel very proud of myself. And then I misclick into Big Bird. I really wanted to use this correctly, because I mean, this Skarmory is not what you expect it to be. Anyway, so it's probably Hidden Power Fire, I don't know, and he serves to finish off Big Bird. So Big Bird goes down. Childhood memories are now ruined. Okay, I send in Nodu, blah blah blah, and she uses Ice Beam, and I just use Draco Meteor to like not even deal with that Ludwig, because it had the Rain Boost support. Surf and all that, so it would be pretty dangerous. And he sends in Chris again, and I used Recover, expecting a light screen setup, so I had a perfect chance to recover some damage. Anyway, so I'm gonna switch out back to my Snorlax, and as Jimmy sets up a Reflect. So I'm like, okay, what do I do? He U-turns out, so he switches into Andrew again. I'm like, oh great, here I go again, and I get Parahacks. From that paralyze really affected me, and he uses Thunder to finish off Snorlax, I think. Yeah, it does. I mean, Jimmy told me that the Sympharos is now one of his favorite Pokemon of all time. Anyway, I go into my new mints, and I use Outrage to finish it off, and then I get paralyzed. Stupid static ability. And it really screwed me over. Anyway, he goes into Oimastar, and I was thinking, I don't know, I might be faster because I'm a Choice Scarfed Mixed Mints. And I get taken down by a Sluggy. Well, he looks like a slug or whatever. He's slow. Anyway, I set up Calm Mind, expecting the switch, and he goes in and tries to deal as much damage on me. Probably his best physical attacker he has left on his team, and I use Ice Beam for the definite one-hit KO. Yeah. I mean, of course the crit wasn't needed, but it's all good. It's all good. And what else? He goes back into Chris, probably to set up a light screen. Yes, he does. Just to probably stall and wait for something to happen. So it's mainly good game. I mean, look how much that Surf did. Look, it did nothing. I mean, I don't think Uxie should be in UU. Well, I mean, it should be because it can't attack, but whatever. Here I go ranting again. Anyway, I set up another Calm Mind just to see if I can wear away his Uxie, but he switches out anyway. And he uses hidden power. I don't know what hidden power it was. Super effective, but of course it's not going to do much to me because of my Calm Minds, and Suicune is just kind of broken like that. Yeah, so he just tries to probably for a crit or something, and I surf away. Well, alright, I'll take the time here just to say thanks to all my subscribers for 100 subscribers, and I'd like to thank Annie Carrots as well, because I could not have done this without her. Trust me, I couldn't. I jumped like, what, 20 subscribers in, what, 15 hours? It was ridiculous. And, thanks, Jimmy, for the battle. Shout out to some of my friends. Chris, Doodle is win, because he is win. Shane, I mean, Shane's Shane, so Shane's is just awesome. And Jimmy flees. Good game, 100 subscribers for the win, guys. Awesome, thank you for subscribing. Comment, rate, and subscribe, and enjoy your day.